So I have used a lot of different programming languages throughout my entire life so far. We've got programming languages like C++, C#, GDScript, which is the one I'm currently using as my main programming language. Then we've got Java, which I'm currently learning via my school. Then we've got Python and some other programming languages as well. And out of all of those programming languages, there's one that I did not mention, but I specifically want to talk about in today's video because I really feel like it's a programming language that deserves at least some video of its own. And I guess you could say on one side for the good ways, but also for the bad things as well. And I'm talking about the programming language Lua. Now, how did I even get to use Lua? Well, basically, quite some time ago, I thought that I would go and learn the Roblox Studio game engine, basically the Roblox Studio app that you use to make games with. And, well, I mean, it was a programming language, alright. And, well, I mean, I did give up after like a pretty short amount of time. But in that short amount of time that I used the Roblox Studio engine to make games and stuff like that, I also explored the Lua programming language. And what did I find out? It is probably one of, if not the most confusing languages I have ever used. Like, at least in my opinion, the whole structure of the language is just completely turned and flipped upside down compared to languages like, I don't know, let's say GDScript or Python or Java or other similar programming languages. This language is, its whole logic compared to those other programming languages is turned completely upside down. Everything you knew about logic or how code was written, or at least most things that you knew about how it was written and the structure and everything, they do not count here. At least they mostly or sort of don't count here because of how the logic is just turned around completely in this programming language. So that was the first thing that turned me off. The second thing that turned me off was how you write the code. What I saw throughout my time when I was using the Lua programming language, Lua is a programming language that just likes to throw everything in like a few lines of code and compare them to their GDScript, Python, or Java counterparts. You'll see that it's just so squished together. And for somebody who's like me, who's used to writing code in a more elongated way, in more lines, in a more readable way, it's definitely a lot harder and a lot more confusing. And while we're on the topic of readability, all of this that I've just said right now makes it so that the code is almost completely unreadable. At least for a person like me, who, number one, doesn't really program a lot, number two, is, just like I've said, used to more elongated ways of typing / structured ways, more elongated structured ways of typing. It is just really hard. It is really hard and it's really unreadable for me. I mean, yeah, sure, the variable declaration and some other tiny bits there and there were completely understandable, but like most of it was just completely unreadable to me. And I think there's a loop here because we come right back to where we started from, which is the whole structure of this code. We started from the structure in this video, then we talked about this programming language's way of writing and structure of writing, and then we went to the readability of this, which were all or confusing or bad or almost non-existent, at least for me, and we come back to the same loop again. And what did I realize from this? Well, this programming language, while it may be overall pretty solid in my opinion, has one massive flaw that sets it back. And that is, of course, its structural loop. And I don't even know if that even exists as like a point or like if that even has a meaning, but I'm just throwing my own words at this point that I've just made up. I'm just throwing my own points here that I've made up, but basically what I'm trying to say is that the structure of this programming language and its readability and the overall way it's built, so basically the overall way you write the code, the structure of the way you write the code is so bad, so confusing that It's simply holding back not just the programming language itself, but any game engine that uses it, that doesn't use, let's say, visual coding or something like that to make your coding at least a bit easier. But anyhow, yeah, before I end up this video, of course I want to clear out, this is all just my opinion, my experience. Of course I respect everybody else's experiences / opinions, and if you use this programming language, if you're used to it, good for you. It's just that for me, yeah, this programming language really isn't the best choice. But it certainly is not the worst. There are way worse choices that I am certainly planning to make videos on in the future. But anyhow, yeah, that's it. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all learned something new. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.